All right, tonight in our end-year series, she's one of the 7 women governors in the country. She rose from the position of woman representative to governor of Homa Bay County. Well, Stephen Letoo traveled to Homa Bay for a chat with the governor and now reports.
Gladys Wanga, born on the 7th March 1981, is the governor of Homa Bay County. She is currently serving her first term.
It's about 6:30 a.m. Homa Bay County. We are in Gladys Wanga's, Her Excellency of Homa Bay home. Let's see whether she's ready for us.
Letoo, how are you?
Nzuri sana.
Karibu sana, karibu kwa village.
Asante.
Viatu iko sawa? Lakini wewe uko tayari kukimbia kweli? Sawa. Then we head out.
From our home in Rangwe, we take a short road trip to Homa Bay town for an early morning run.
I'm up by 5 o'clock every day when I'm here in Homa Bay. I get out for a bit of tizi kidogo.
She says from being a woman representative to a governor, her life and daily routine has drastically changed. Homa Bay is expansive. It consists of 9 constituencies and 80% of Lake Victoria on the Kenyan side is in Homa Bay. As we drive along, we came across one of the famous spots, Ochoto Dong.
Ochoto Dong is in Homa Bay. Ochoto Dong can be two things. One is Ochot Dong, how you pronounce it, which means it has cut and it has remained. But there is another translation for Ochoto Dong. If you pronounce it Ochoto Dong, then that means the prostitute has been left. That is why it draws a lot of interest from social media users. Everybody who comes around here, they go and take a photo.
I'll have to take a photo
on the Ochoto Dong signboard.
A few minutes later, we arrive at the Raila Odinga Stadium.
That's all that I tell you.
That is now home for Shabana Football Club, also known as the Tore Bobe FC.
Shabana is our home team here. Lakini, we are Kogalo by blood. Well, sometimes Arsenal linaangusha watu sana. Lakini wewe naona ni watu wao, so that I don't get on your bad side and jeopardize this interview. Wacha tu nikuwe mtu wa Arsenal. Pia baba asiniangalie na macho mbaya.
The clock is ticking. The governor is required in the office by 7 a.m. It's 5 minutes to time. But why was the newly built stadium named after Raila Odinga?
But Raila Odinga is not celebrated enough for his role in bringing devolution. And he is not one to say that this thing must be named after me. Otherwise, devolution would today be called Raila Odinga, because he made a lot of effort and a lot of sacrifice to have devolution coming. So the people of Homa Bay felt that it was time that they honored the father of devolution, because this stadium, up to where we've reached, is fully out of devolved funds.
As a graduate of health management from Kenyatta University, Wanga says one of her key tasks is medical services provision, which has topped her first year in office, from establishing the Homa Bay Referral Hospital to enhance supervision of patients through health promoters.
I think we've made a lot of progress, and we had a lot of focus, for example, on the health sector. We came in, the referral hospital wasn't doing too well. So we immediately, for example, our people who are going to Kisii, other places, Kisumu, for CT scan. Something as simple as a CT scan. You know, a CT scan, to get an ambulance to take a patient, whether it's to Kisii or Kisumu, it takes 9,000, maybe 9,500. To do a CT scan is the same 9,500. So if you have to take the ambulance to take you there, you will pay as much as the ambulance. So we put in immediately a CT scan, which we bought fully using county funds, and we put it in at the referral hospital. The renal unit was not functioning because the machines or the reagents were always down. We made sure that is up and running.
One of our greater headaches, however, is reducing HIV prevalence rates. According to the National AIDS Control Council, HIV prevalence in Homa Bay is nearly 4.5 times higher than the national average at 26%. The county contributed 15.1% and 14% of the total new HIV infections in Kenya among children and adults, respectively.
We are tackling these challenges head on, and we have the triple threat of HIV and AIDS, teenage pregnancies, as well as sexual and gender-based violence. So we are tackling them head on. In the last financial year, we spent almost R1 billion on opening and graveling of roads, mostly to health facilities, to schools, but also opening up access in Homa Bay, and that has also pushed us quite a bit.
It is past 7 a.m. when the governor is required in her office. We drive back home.
This is one of the most difficult balancing acts. How do you remain a mother to your children, a wife, and how do you still do your job despite the busy schedule?
The fresh mango juice couldn't have come at a better time after the morning run.
You're ready with your glass.
She quickly prepares breakfast as she reflects on how to balance between a low-profile family and a politically demanding office of the governor.
But, my village, it would have been milk.
I know.
Do you do this kind of women governors caucusing, like, hey, I'm stuck here, what's happening? And I mean, do you consult each other as the female governors?
Yes, we do consult. We actually have a grouping, we call it the G7, the 7 female governors. So the G7 will be launching it, I think, sometime next year. But we consult, we have a group, we throw in our challenges, we consult those who are our seniors. Many times I can call our chair of the council, Governor Anne, and ask her, how is this running? We consult with Wavinya, with Cess, with Susan, with Kaweba.
The G7, she says, is disturbed by tribulations that face one of their own, Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza, who has survived impeachment attempts twice.
Speak to the common man in Meru, and woman. They think that Governor Kawira is trying her level best to deliver in the seat that she was given. In this job, delivery is one. Then there is the politics. And the politics sometimes is not what you control.
Her favorite breakfast combination is fruits, yogurt, and some fish. She says it keeps her going for the busy work schedule that awaits her. How has she been able to sustain a personal touch with the electorate, edging out the moneybags of Homa Bay from the political stage? Today, alongside other elected Nyanza women leaders and professionals, they are championing the Stop the HIV Stigma campaign held at the Raila Odinga Stadium, where she had her early in the morning run as she started the day. Stephen Letoo, Citizen TV.